Hello, I'm Dr. Hemukumar from DC, Bangalore. In this video, I'm going to give some introduction about cognitive computing, which is the wave to an artificial intelligence. In this artificial intelligence, already which are working like in IBM Watson, Microsoft Cognitive Services, Amazon Recognizer, and Sophia, like that. Before going to in detail, dear friends, those who are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, subscribe our channel so that you can see all our videos which are coming. Cognitive computing is a simulation of human thoughts processed in a computerized model. It involves self-learning systems that use data mining, pattern recognition, and natural language processing to mimic the way the human brain works. In general terms, the cognitive computing has been used to refer to a new hardware and software that mimics the functioning of human brain and helps to improve human decision making. This cognitive computing can be described technology platforms that broadly speaking are based on scientific disciplines of artificial intelligence, signal processing. Those platforms encompass machine learning, reasoning, natural language processing, speech recognition, and object recognition, human computer interactions, dialogue, and narrative generation, among other technologies. The main goal of a cognitive computing is to create an automated information technology system that are capable of solving problems without requiring human assistance. That cognitive computing based systems are the systems that learn at scale, reason with purpose, and interact with human naturally. For an example, like in IBM Watson or Sophia, like that. Cognitive science is the interdisciplinary scientific study of a mind and its process. The word cognitive is earlier confined in scientific community of psychology and linguistics, but has now become a more start of technology in commercial applications and emerging new marketing opportunities as cognitive computing. Cognitive computing is a branch of artificial intelligence and its birth has taken at the time of the birth of the computer in 1950s. When Alan Turing published the article in Computing Machine and Intelligence with the title of Can Machine Think? Now, in the recent days, the demand of human and the new paradigm has emerged for the new intelligence system, like designing a human-like machines. In a recent days, the growth of technology has made that the man to think a machine should design like a human being, similar to a human being, which should think and act like a human. Because a human can recognize an object by sight, voice, or handwriting. So, how the human can recognize? Like in the similar way, can a web gives a meaningful or sensible pages? Can we think like that? Can the search engine get me exactly what I am looking for? If you observe this, animals are more powerful than a man in certain cases. In the similar manner, can a machine can work more intelligently or more appropriately exactly like a man and do a work for him? In a cognitive technique or cognitive computing, we are expecting that machine should do our works automatically and it should understand any language, do an intelligent machine translation, smartly browse the web, provide more interactive dialogue system, advise and recommend for decisions. The first known chatbot was an Eliza chatbot designed by Joseph in 1966. It was originally created to simulate a psychotherapist. Like this, can we design a more powerful systems. If we think that machine can get an intelligence, then the question arises how the machine can get an intelligence. The machine can get an intelligence by incorporating some devices, special devices, sensors and Internet of Things, and writing a better algorithms to perform an intelligence by using a better pattern recognition algorithms. And the system should extract the insight of data using a data mining techniques, and which should be a non-trivial form. The machine requires the learning as similar as a human can learn from a data, and machine should know that how to knowledge discovery from the existing data, and there should be a better abstraction, recognition, newer models or algorithms, or dynamics and adaptiveness, newer programming construction for the adaptability of a machine, how the human can adopt for the new things and he can behave in an intelligent manner. Like that, each and every system should be an autonomous systems and should work for an intelligence so that it can behave or mimic like a exactly human being. If we observe that there are types of cognitive technologies, in that foremost is a machine learning. It is a study of computer algorithms that improve automatically through experiences. Natural language processing is a subfield of linguistics, computer science, information engineering, and artificial intelligence concerned with interaction between computer and human language, in particularly how to program computer to process and analyze large amount of natural language data. And speech recognition is a machine receives as its input a speech recording and it produces as its output a transcription. The goal of speech recognition is for a machine to able to hear, understand and act upon spoken informations. The computer vision is an interdisciplinary scientific field that deals with how computers can gain high-level understanding from digital image or videos. Insight generation from data. Insight generation is a process that takes place together with model generation, but it separate from decision process during which the generated models as well as the insight and their associated action plans are applied on new data. And next there is a sentimental analysis, the process of computationally identifying and categorizing opinion expression in a piece of text, especially in order to determine whether the writer's attitude toward a particular topic product. Sentimental analysis studies the subjective information in an expression, that is the opinion or appraisal, emotion or attitude toward a topic, person or entity, which can be expressed by classifying as a positive, negative or neutral. Then there is a pattern recognition or an object recognition is an ability to detect an arrangement of characteristics or data that yield information about a given system or a data set. The chartboard or a conventional agent is a software system that can interact or chart with a human user in a natural language such as English. ELIZA is an early natural language processing computer program created from 1964 to 1966 at MIT Artificial Intelligence Laboratory by Joseph. This was created to demonstrate the superficial of a communication between human and machine. ELIZA simulated conservation by using pattern matching and substitution methodology that gave user an illusion of understanding on the part of programs, but had no built-in framework for contextual events. And then there is a big data, the big data computation, extremely larger data set that may be analyzed computationally to reveal patterns, trends and association, especially relating to human behavior and interactions. Cloud computing, which made that storage and access data and programs over the internet instead of your computer's hard disk. Cloud computing is the use of hardware and software to deliver a service over a network, typically the internet. With the cloud computing, user can access files and use applications from any device that can access the internet. For example, the Google Gmails are working. And then the sensor-based system or Internet of Things. It is a device that is able to detect changes in an environment, but sensor device itself is a useless. But when we use it in an electronic system, it plays a key role. A sensor is able to measure a physical phenomena like a temperature or pressure and so on, and transform it into an electronic signals. In the globe, cognitive computing marketing is expecting to generate a revenue of around $13.7 billion in 2020. Cognitive computing, with the help of different technologies such as natural language processing, machine learning, and automated reasoning, translated unstructured data to a sense, inference, and predict the best solution. The cognitive computing is majorly used in the field like education, healthcare, security, retail, e-commerce, and so on. Major driving force in a cognitive computing is that artificial growth in an artificial intelligence, machine learning, and natural language processing have moved from experimental concept to potential business disruptor. Harnessing internet speed, cloud scale, and adaptive mastery of business process to drive insight that aid real-time decision makings. Other techniques which enhance the business process are increasing volume of structured data, like a big data. The big data is a term that describes the large volume of data which consists of both structured and unstructured that indented a business on a day-to-day basis. Dealing any type of data, structured, unstructured, or semi-structured, the cloud-based computing models like a SAS, IaaS, PaaS, data analyst, predictive, and prospective. Evolution of analytics in a smart technological era has made that growth of a cognitive. Earlier, it was the growth of a computer was in a descriptive manner that what happened, and it moved to a diagnostic, and from the diagnostic it moved to a discovery, from discovery to predictive, from predictive to prospective, from prospective now we are in a cognitive. This cognitive says that what to do, why and how, which makes that human to act as a proactive actions, learn at a scale, reason with purpose, interact naturally. This has made that insight to a moving to an insight, and from the insight to a foresight. Based chatbot robots have been designed. An artificial based system can answer simple questions like who are you looking at, or is the door open or shut down, are the fan on or off. Like that, the questions for the question human asked questions can be answered by robots. The speech rectifying robots has been designed. For an example, Sophia is a preloaded with a text that it will speak, and then use machine learning to match facial expression and pass to the text. A robotic chatbot, Sophia, also sometimes runs a dialogue system where it can look at a people, listen what they say, and choose a pre-written responses based on what the person said. And other factors gathered from the internet, like a cryptocurrency prices or weather at a particular place, or everything, the information will be collected through an internet and it interact with a human similarly like an intelligent human being is interacted with a human. Finally, I would like to conclude that cognitive computing and artificial intelligence are now powering digital evolution, from enabling machine learning, natural language processing, speech, Internet of Things, and cloud all together, making sense of unstructured big data to next stage computing for real life applications. This artificial intelligence augments human thinking to solve complex problems. It focuses on accurately reflecting reality and providing accurate results. Cognitive computing focuses on mimicking human behavior and reasoning to solve complex problems. So ultimately, the cognitive computing system should enable that automatically revise and evolve rules to advancedly adaptation, uncover and improve better business practices and process, detect patterns of behavior, detect abnormalities, and identify the risks. Arguments human agents who cannot handle the current workload by automating the more predictable aspects of the job. In the today's business rush toward the cognitive computing or an artificial intelligence powered innovation to enable better business advantages. If you like this video, you can share this video with your friends. And if you want to reach us, you can reach us through a subscribing our YouTube channels or through a Facebook, Telegram link, websites and email ID. Till that, I would like to thank you for listening this video, and we shall meet in next video. Thank you, friends.